Welcome to the Twist News. I'm Erika Grey, and today I'm going to talk about how no U.S. visas yet for Sergey Lavrov. And Russia is chairing the UN Security Council this month, and the United States has not issued any visas for Lavrov. Sergey Lavrov is totally disrespected by the United States administration. This move on the part of the U.S. administration is petty, childish, high school, bully. Well, then again, the U.S. engages in bullyocracy. It's part of the reason why many nations now are ganging up on the United States, ditching the dollar, joining the BRICS. People have had enough of the United States and its antics. If you listen to the broadcasts that are coming out of Africa, the African broadcasters, they have had it. The politicians have had it with the US's geopolitics on the continent of Africa, going in, installing, taking down regimes, destroying their countries, bullying their countries. But it's not just Africa, it's many other nations who have had it, are up to their foreheads with disgust of U.S. policy. And this here of not issuing a visa for a diplomat as sophisticated as Sergey Lavrov is frankly shocking. It's not just shocking, but it shows how petty the United States is in this conflict. The United States wants Russia on a leash, and Russia to obey its every beckon policy. And Russia is not towing any line. Russia is doing what's in the best interest of its nation. And the United States foreign policy is all about corruption and greed. We're sending Zelensky so much money that he's pocketing for his war, and they're keeping the war going, this proxy war, because they're lining their pockets. They're destroying the United States. The United States is being given so much propaganda. The propaganda starts with the political leaders who begin repeating the terms to the terms that are repeated over and over and over again. And right now, it's a no-go to Russia on the U.S. State Department's travel advisory. And a part of me has to wonder, is part of that advisory so that Americans won't go there and see the other side of the story that America is trying to keep hidden, which is that Russians really like living in Russia, and they're very happy with their president, and they see justification in the Ukrainian special operation. So is that the reason that the U.S. is issuing all these advisories? If you listen and you were to read the advisory, you would see that there's so many things that they're saying are taking place to U.S. citizens, and yet we're not really hearing about it. You hear about the token, Evan, the journalist who's now in the Russian pokey, but he's in the Russian pokey, he's a propagandist. He spills a lot of U.S. propaganda. Russia is trying to keep that out. They're in a state of war now. There is a proxy war that has been declared on their country. But I guess it's different when Emmanuel Macron comes out and he wants to do reciprocity and mirror legislation in the area of the internet. I guess that's not considered a violation of free speech when you want people to mirror your laws. But boy, is it a violation if Russia does something. Anyway, I'm going off, but this not allowing Sergey Lavrov a visa, not giving them, making them wait for the visa, this is petty. This is childish, and it's unbelievable that we're actually seeing this in U.S. foreign policy. That U.S. foreign policy is so ridiculous that you have to wonder if these people are even educated because it's so high school. This is high school. Give the Russian diplomats their visas. Give Sergey Lavrov his visa. This is so childish. It's not even funny. And the United States is looking so ridiculous on the world stage, and so many nations are now turning against the United States. It truly is heading for a fall. That's it for today's broadcast. Be sure to subscribe to the Twist News and check out our Amazon store. And most of all, stay tuned for more.